Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan hair skies. Hotty toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score.
Yeah. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. The day before a big game for the Auburn Tigers. September 26th. Last Friday of the month. I am one half of the Water Cooler Talk Sports, Nick Frazier. The other man, you can't hear him. I mean, you can hear him, but you can't see him.
Yeah, you can't see me, but you can hear me, man. It's
That's
Marcus
what it
Fitzpatrick.
is.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler. As I stated before, this is Friday, man. We got a big game tomorrow, Auburn fans. There's a big game tomorrow, but we're going to talk about some other games tonight as well, too, man. We're going to talk about some other games tonight as well. But I'm telling you, this is a big game for Auburn, man. Before we get into it, man.
Hey, Nick, is this a must win?
I'm leaning toward, yeah, man. I'm leaning toward it is.
I'm all in it. I'm all in the year. It's a must
I'm
win.
leaning towards it is, bro. Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think you can afford to lose two back to back.
before we get into it tonight, man, make sure that you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. Follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. And of course, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell button here on YouTube so you know when we post more videos and when we go live, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you so much, man. Just know tomorrow we will be going into the locker room.
Oh, yeah.
Auburn versus Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah.
We will be on here about 2:30. I mean, we'll be on here about 2:15, 2:20, about 10 to 15 minutes before kickoff. And we're going to be here all day.
Oh, yeah.
All game time.
Okay.
Live streaming the game.
Yeah, it is.
Live reacting to the game.
And there it is.
Come and chill with your boy Nick Frazier in the water cooler, man. We appreciate that. And then as soon as it's over with, head on over to Auburn ACV for the official post-game reaction show with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, with BC Wolf, and with the main man, Auburn Tez, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us. As always, man, we thank y'all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see up there in the top of the corner right there, there is a QR code. If you scan that QR code, it will take you to our Twitter page. And what we would like you to do, once you scan that QR code and it takes you to our Twitter page, we would like for you to follow us there. So please do that for us because we're trying to get our followers up on Twitter. So we thank y'all so much for that as well, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. Marcus, how you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. It's the weekend. We got some good college football coming on this Saturday, so I can't complain. How you, brother?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Tired, sleepy, but we're gonna make it through this thing. And then as soon as it's over with, I'm going to lay down and go to sleep.
Oh, bro, I just walked in the house from work, so I
Jet
feel
play.
you.
I'm telling y'all. Man, Auburn Dad in the chat saying, "What's up, Wardam Eagle? What's going on, Auburn Dad?
What's up, AD4L?
Auburn Dad coming in with the prediction. Auburn 38, the Collie Dogs 14. I like it, ladies and gentlemen. Tagged at the top, pin at the top of the chat is the call-in link. If you want to come in and talk with us about the game, you want to talk with us about the other games we're gonna talk about tonight, hit that call-in link. And there it is. You come in and holler at us, man. James Barnett in the chat. Auburn Dad.
What's up,
What's
James?
going on? He's saying, what's up? Tim the Two Main Taylor. He said, hey, what's going on? The legend of Sweet Sugar Bear Williams,
Man,
the
that's
Rooster
my brother
Mac
right there
himself.
from another mother. What's up, Huggy?
The Huggy Beard is in here. The flyest of them all is saying, what's up to you all? I like this one right here because this is I like this one for a reason. Tim the Tool Man said Auburn 34, weirdo male cheerleaders 21. I think they call what do they call? They call Yale leaders. Yale is what they call the Yale leaders.
Well, I'm crying.
I think they call Yale leaders. It's dope. I guess that's their tradition. And guess
okay.
what? They doing the
I
midnight.
thought Tim came with that on top of the head.
No. They are called Yale leaders or something like that. And they actually they have like Yale practice at like midnight before every game. So they're gonna have one tonight in College Station.
Okay. Weird.
James Barnett in the chat. What's up, James? He says sitting around the water cooler listening to the tunes, to the fire tunes. We appreciate you, man. You know the deal. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, man. James Barnett saying what's up to Tim and Huggy. Tim saying what's up to JB, Huggy, and AD. My guy Mike McKinney in the chat. Fellas,
what's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike? How you feeling, man? Tim said he listening to this intro in my truck. That bass line is fire. Even on his little 10-inch subwoofers. Hey, man, it's all good. We ain't trying to blow it. We ain't trying to blow the back out of the truck. We ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do that. Everybody saying what's up to everybody. We appreciate y'all, man, so much. Tim with you, man. Tim said, yes, this is a must win in his opinion. That's what he said. What he said. The king of the comments is in the chat. He said, yes, it is a must win. If we lose to them, we definitely got to beat Georgia. Oh, man, everybody saying it's a must win. Everybody saying it is a must win. The Huggy Beard said, man, righteous bread, every game is a must win for Hugh Freeze. I like that. I like the
can't argue with that, Huggy.
The urgency, man. Already following y'all on two Twitter accounts. We appreciate that, Tim. Thank you so much, Tim. Man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Auburn Dad call them cult leaders. That's what he call them. That's what he said. Shout out to him. Auburn Dad saying it is a must win as well.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my guy Wade.
What's up, Wade?
Wade out there on the truck right now, man. Be safe out there on the road, Wade. Saying good evening, my AU family. What's up, Wade? Hope all is well with you, my guy, man. Let's get into it, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it, man. Auburn, Texas A&M. We've been previewing this game all week long. We've been talking about what Auburn could do, what we could see, how this game could go. Let's go ahead and let's give these final predictions for this game and where we see this game going and how we see this game happening this week. Marcus, your thoughts. Give us your detailed preview on how this game will go in your opinion.
Man, I feel like Auburn gonna come out and they're gonna run a balanced offense this game. I feel like he's not intimidated at all by this defense. This defense has gave up a lot of points in weeks past. Mm-hmm. I think Hugh comes out and calls his script how he I feel like he's gonna be very confident in his play calling this game. I think he's gonna stick to his script. I think the only thing I'm really worried about is the environment, because I know with the 12th man being the 12th man on the road that can rattle a team. So I'm hoping, I really feel like it's going to be a Baylor game, in my opinion. I think we're going to win by 10 points. I go ahead and get my score prediction. I think it's going to be 24-14.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 24-14. I think we see a lot of good things in the passing game in this game, because I think we're going to take shots. But I also feel like it's going to be a very controlled game from Hugh Freeze. a lot of time, possession wasted. I think he's gonna run the ball. I think he's gonna take it out when he needs to. I just feel real confident in the script for this game.
Okay. All right. I like it. Man, when I look at this game, man, I look at let's start with Texas A&M. We look at Texas A&M on offense. Texas A&M could be considered a team that takes a little while to get going. Could Auburn start hot and kind of give themselves some kind of a cushion in order to have the opportunity to win this game by those double digits? I wholeheartedly believe that. I have been saying all week, I think Mario Craver, KC Concepcion, Terry Boosie, they have 3 tight ends that can come in at any time and play. Amari Knoblack is one of those guys, but he's not the main guy. And of course, Marcel Reed in this game. I look at this offense and I say, I feel like this offense is statistically is going to put up a lot of stats. I do. But when I look at Auburn's defense is allowing 2 yards or less per rush attempt when they go up when they're running the ball. The secondary in this game showed me something last week. I think the secondary also is going to have to step up to the challenge this week and be able to curb and slow down those guys on the other side of the ball, and Mario Craver and KC Concepcion. This is the game where you get to see how good Rayon Strader is, how good Rayshawn Pleasant is. We'll see Can Lee. We potentially could see a Blake Woodby in this game. I think Jay Crawford is going to be a game time decision. We'll see what happens there. But this secondary is going to be tested. It will be. But I trust Auburn's defense more than I trust A&M's offense in this game. And one thing I always say, defense travels. Also, when I look at the line of scrimmage in this game from Texas A&M offense to offensive line to Auburn's defensive line, I trust Auburn's defensive line more in this game. I trust them more in this game. I trust Keldrick Faulk. I have seen how Quintrell Jamison Travis has played. He has played a lot better this year. Malik Blockton has been playing good. We've seen Kieran Crawford come in and play good. We've seen Jared Smith, the young guy, come in and get some real playing time and crucial minutes against really good competition, not just teams that we consider to be cupcakes. I look at this linebacking core and I look at Elijah Melendez. I look at Xavier Atkins. I look at Robert Williard. I look at Bryce Dees. But this game right here is the game where we should hear DeMarcus Riddick's name a lot in this game. We should hear his name a lot in this game because he should be in there spying the quarterback, spying Marcel Reed in this game. I look at that. Let's flip the sides. Auburn's offense versus Texas A&M's defense. Let me go back to the other side real quick. I believe Auburn's defense is going to get 2 sequences in this game where they will stop Texas A&M's offense, and they will give Auburn's offense the opportunity to score on those 2 drives that they stop. And that is what, and when we look back at this game, that is where we will say Auburn won the game. That is where we would say Auburn won this game when that happens. Flipping it over to Auburn's offense versus Texas A&M's defense. I look at this. I look at Auburn's offense. I look at Auburn's running game against Texas A&M running game, especially with it being said that Scooby Williams would now be a game time decision against Auburn tomorrow. A team that's already having trouble stopping the run, and now you potentially having one of your best linebackers not play or be a game time decision. I think Auburn runs the ball all over them. I think I agree with you, Marcus. I think we potentially see a very balanced offense in this game. I think we see 2 guys in this game get close to 100 yards. We at least see one guy get over 100 yards. I think we see a second guy get close to it, maybe get over it in rushing. I think the deep passes that you're going to see in this game, I think Auburn connects on them this game.
I do too.
I think Cam Coleman has a very, very big game. This will be Cam Coleman's first 100-yard game this season. I don't believe in A&M's run defense. But I trust Auburn's offense. I trust Auburn's run defense more than I trust A&M's defense. so we can run the ball. Let's RPO this thing. Let's get back to what we do, Auburn. We are an RPO team and find a way to throw the ball out of the RPO. That is what Auburn is.
Preach it, Nick. Preach it.
RPO.
That's how
find a
we are
way to throw the
successful.
ball out of the RPO and then take your shots downfield. That's what we do. That's what we need to do. Let's get creative in the running game, Auburn.
Hey,
Nick.
My boy's preaching. It's game week.
Nick's prediction for this game. I said it earlier in the week, and I'm going to go ahead and make it official this week. Auburn 34. A&M 21.
Hey.
I think this game looks like Baylor.
Okay.
I think this game looks a lot like Baylor.
Okay.
And I really believe that the two sequences that Auburn's defense stop A&M's offense is going to be the reason why when we rewatch this game, we're going to say that is where Auburn won the game. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into Around the Water Cooler with us tonight, the man, the myth, the legend from Auburn Attic TV. It is DC Wolf. What's going on, DC?
Building.
What's up? Hey.
And from It's SC Season. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. It is our guy.
Tez 2-time?
Auburn Tez in the chat. What's going on, Tez? How you
Tez
doing,
two-time.
man?
Hey, what's happening?
We appreciate y'all, man, so much
You
man,
gotta
for
say
rocking with us. We appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with us, man. We have given our official predictions for this game. Marcus 24-14 Auburn. I am going 34-21. DC.
Yes,
Give us a preview of this game and why you feel Auburn will either win or lose this game. And what is your score?
Man, before the season, I picked Auburn to lose this game, but seeing them play against Oklahoma, man, I think they really have a team. If they come in and just stick to running the ball, like you said, man, go RPO, man, develop a short passing game, try to hit not the tight ends, but the tight end, Brandon Frazier, at least hit him in the seam or something. Hugh said they had a lot of crossing routes, tried to get the tight ends involved, but he said they dropped on them every time. He was like, every time they tried to get the tight ends involved with crossing routes, they dropped on them. So I'll say, man, I think they're going to take out their frustration. They're going to be highly motivated in this game. I'm going to give Auburn 34, and I'm going to give A&M 24.
Okay. 10-point game.
Yeah. Man, I think Auburn is capable, man. I think, too, in that game, one of my things was just like, hey, don't get too in your emotions, man, about this game. And I think the whole team, honestly, was trying to play for Jackson Arnold. That's just my thought. I think they were hype. I think Hugh Freeze was trying to, just make this statement. So that's over, man. I think they calmed down, but I think they still go on with a chip on their shoulder.
All right. DC has Auburn 34, Texas A&M 24. Tez, I feel like this is going to be a whole lot different than what we feel. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tez, what is your official prediction for this game, Tez?
Nah, like DC before the season, man, I had us losing this game actually. But looking at the way the teams have been playing, like A&M can't stop the run, right? Like they just can't. With all the talent in the world, they can't stop the run. But I do feel like they're going to try to mimic Oklahoma's game plan. Like any good defensive coordinator would do that. Like you just watch film on this team and saw like, hey, if you dare them to throw the ball and if they don't connect on those throws, they don't really have a path to victory after that. So I expect to see that. However, I think Auburn wins this game. I think Marcus had it score around 24-17, something like that.
24-14.
24-14. I'm gonna say 24-17, somewhere around there. I don't think it's like a particularly high scoring game because I believe in Auburn's defense, and I think both of these teams are similar in like they're looking for big plays, right, to put points on the board. And I just think that we make more of those than they do. 24-17.
Auburn Dad is in the chat. Auburn Dad said, man, our run defense versus their run offense with quarterback runs is the focus, but their defense is their weakness for sure. I agree with you always. King of the Comments says, man, going back to that last few games, Jackson Arnold has to be a better passer for this offense to work. He has been the weak link in the pass game. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I think does Jackson Arnold
Does he have to be a better passer?
Yeah. The overthrows and the underthrows, you got to connect, man. You can't keep living through that right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with that,
That's
man.
that's shaving points off the board, man. When you got receivers open, you got to put it on. You got to hit them in stride.
Now, this team as a whole needs to grow up, man, in the area of being clutch, in the area of like, man, we're on the verge of winning a game and losing a game. They have to mature, man, to a level where it's like, okay, man, we can take that next step and win a game, man. We can make a clutch play on defense as well as offense, because that game, even like Hugh Freeze said, man, the game was in hand. The offense marched you down the field and scored. All the defense had to do was make a stop. Defense could make a stop. You got another chance. Offense could not come through in the clutch again. They came through, but they couldn't come through again. Defense let us down also. So they got to mature in that area, man.
Fire Freeze. Shout out to Fire Freeze in the chat, man. He said as long as they stop throwing to the tight ends,
man,
they might be okay.
Rough year.
He said Howard got those town yips. Shout out to Tim, man. Tim said wise prediction. I think he understands what I'm saying. He said, well, you don't believe in A&M at all. This is the same A&M team that lost last year with the drop 2-point conversion. This is also the same A&M team that got up. That was down by 21 as well against Auburn as well, and Auburn let them get back in the game. So you're right. I don't believe in this A&M team. James Barnett said, I can tell you these guys are ready to take out their frustration on A&M. Man, we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
I just really wish this was a home game. I could get on board with this if it was a home game.
Because that 12 man,
away
bro.
Game.
That 12 man ain't. I keep bringing it up. That 12 man ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Besides the last two trips to Kyle Field, Auburn has won every game at Kyle Field since 2010. Excuse me, since 2013.
That's
a different coaching style, bro.
They still got to buckle their chin straps to go out there.
And they have won. And to be honest with you,
it is a ruckus environment.
And to be honest with you, they have won those games. Auburn has won those games by at least 10 points, except for one.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Shout out to 9-time champion, man. Someone other than Cam Coleman needs to step up.
I agree.
I like that. Shout out to Seville in the chat. Jackson Arnold wasn't playing for them. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Cypher. War Eagle fellas, what's going on? Cypher, hope you're doing all right. Auburn Dad speaking to Tez in DC. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. Even if they load the box Tez, they're over falls. It happens every game. So far, they allow points. Your thoughts on that, Tez?
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, I think, man, more so than anything is the penalties and starting drives first and 20. It'll help with that. But yeah, if they load the box, man, we just got to connect on the deep shots. It's as simple as that. Like when they call up the plays, we got to connect on it. It's been a group effort. It's not like I don't want to just rag on Jackson Arnold. Like it's been a group effort. You got receivers. Play has been not up to snuff. You would say nobody other than Cam Coleman. The offensive line and tackles have been turning players loose. Like
True.
It's a lot of things going on. The reason why this offense doesn't look like we want it to look. So,
you know what I really want to see this week? And Nick, I thought you were going to talk about it when you brought it up, when you were talking about Auburn defense. I want to see how our edges contain this week. I want to see how they keep him in the pocket. Because he's a scrambling quarterback. And I know for Riddick to be successful spying him, he can't get outside.
I think that's the key to the game, man. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DC. That's why I say I really want to see how they contain.
Yeah, I think that's the key to the game, man.
Al Roper said Auburn is better than Notre Dame. Auburn is mad. Auburn 42, Texas A&M 17. Shout out to Al Roper, man. We appreciate you so much, man. I like that prediction. Man.
Yeah, I like a blowout.
Justin Williams said, I need to see inside vertical routes for Eric Singleton. You saw him last week. Michael Sims was open on a couple of them. I don't think we ain't using him right. Too dynamic just for screen passes and reverse. I agree with that. He needs to be. Agree with that. He needs to be. He needs to be. I do agree with that. We need to see more of the passing route tree anyway as part of that as well too.
I wouldn't mind seeing him on some of the same routes they run with Cam Coleman.
Yep,
and go on the outside with all that speed. Like that's the way Georgia Tech used him. They used him down the field. They didn't really use him as a gadget guy. So
James Barnett said, I agree that JA has to throw the ball a lot better, but the weak link has been special teams, not the QB. He destroyed Baylor on the ground. Hey, You got a point there. You got a point. Any rebuttal to that?
Shoot, Bella, our special team was pretty good too. Don't forget, Pleasant took one to the crib.
He did.
So you know, but last game I do agree they left a lot on. They left a lot to be desired.
Man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the chat right here. In the words of Marcus, it's about to get weird.
It's about to get weird.
It is the king of the comments, ladies and gentlemen. It is Travell. Travell, what's on your mind tonight, my guy?
Your mic muted, bro.
Yeah, I got it unmuted now, bro. I never said he was the weakest link on the team. I said he was the weak link in the passing game, bro. He's the weak link in the passing game because he misses throws. That's the reason why he's the weakest link in the passing game. We can't get Eric to do what he did at Georgia Tech because I don't think Hugh Freeze really trusts Jackson Arnold's arm right now. He hasn't shown that he could complete those passes like that. He's underthrowing Cam Coleman, overthrowing Cam Coleman. He's got a man on a slant. He's hitting him so hard, the man just the ball. You can hear the ball in the next room when you go away from the TV. You can hear the ball hit the man's hands. He's throwing the ball so hard. He had Eric, last game, Eric Singleton last game on a fucking screen. Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. On a screenplay. And when he threw the ball, like he hit him, like he threw the ball well out of like where he could catch the ball and just keep going. Matter of fact, he threw it over the boy's head. So he's got it. He got to get that under control. He really does. I mean, with his legs, yeah, let him run till the cows come home. He could definitely do that. But in order for Hugh Freeze's offense to work, he's gonna have to be a better passer. Truly.
Travell, what is your score prediction in this game?
My score prediction, with them not being able to stop us, I'm gonna, hopefully we won't let them climb back into it like last game. And also, we gotta get a leader on the team because you ever notice the teams that win these championship games, they have a leader amongst them, not just for the coaches. They have captains that are vocal, that speak up and say, okay, it's time for us to get this under control and we do this and do that. That's what Cam Newton was.
I think our defense has that. I think our offense like
our offense do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what Cam Newton was with the championship team. When they were down against Alabama, Cam Newton said, everybody, we got to get this together and win this game. We got to take this over and go down and do that. Went down and did it because he was a man on offense who was vocal and told us, hey, let's get it done. We don't have no seniors on offense to do that right now, do we?
I saw if you go back and look on the last drive in the Oklahoma game, when they came on the field, I saw Connor Lou. Like he took the lead and was just like, hey, let's drive down. I don't know what he was saying, but you could tell he was the one that was vocal on that last drive. But other than that, I agree with you, man. I haven't seen anybody that just would take over on offense.
I want that leadership from my quarterback, man. I'm sorry. Your center naturally gonna be your leader. Nick can contest to that. He's gonna be able to control the house, the huddle. He's gonna be able to do all that. But that leadership that Travell is talking about has to come from your quarterback.
I agree, man. No, I agree with him. I agree with that. I agree.
Well, Travell, what's your score prediction? We ain't got that yet.
oh, my bad, brother. My bad. I'm gonna score it 38-22. This is my Auburn talking. 38-22 Auburn. But my logic is telling me 27-21 Texas A&M.
Which one you picking? Because I can't.
You gotta pick one, man.
Whoa.
Well, I'm gonna do this like Two-Face and flip a coin, and I'm gonna go with my Auburn. I'm gonna go with
All right, he picking Auburn 38-22. Is who we picking. All right, that's what's up.
38 of them things.
That's what he said. We're going up 38. I like it. It's
all gonna be on the ground though. Gonna be on the ground, short passes in the end zone, in the red zone. That's how we're gonna beat them.
Mike McKinney, shout out that guy Mike McKinney. Might bring some up. He said, "I said all week, Perry brings a different gear on this offense. Talk about Perry Thompson, DC, and how he could potentially be that other downfield threat for Auburn in this game? And do you see him being that guy? Is this a breakout game for Perry Thompson, or do we see growing pains?
It's I'll say this, man, and this looks like the Perry. It's a reason we haven't been seeing him, and I can't figure out that reason. You know, it seems like he has all the tools and tangibles and everything like that, but it's a reason, just like with our homeboy Joe Phillips. It's a reason he's not seeing the field, man. I don't know what that is. So I'm optimistic that this will be a breakout game for Perry, but looking at the past and his progression, I think it'll be just status quo. Hopefully he'll have a few catches, but I don't know if it'll be a breakout game because it's a reason he was behind Horatio and not in the starting lineup and not getting these targets, man. So I'm not gonna trick myself, but I hope he does have a breakout game.
Cypher says Cypher has a 38-24 AU. Go ahead, Treville.
Well, I think the reason why he wasn't in the game because he offers the same skill set as a receiver that you already have. So, like, with that being said, him and Cam Coleman pretty much do the same thing. So it's just who does it better, and it's Cam Coleman clearly. So
what up, Ken? What up, Ken?
What I would say to that is I actually agree with DC. I think it's a situation where I actually agree with DC, and I want to borrow something that Ted said. It's a situation where I think because he's been there 2 years, bro, and if you don't see him in 2 years, it got to be something. But I also would say what Ted was saying earlier: if he balls out this game, this is going to be a quicker way to the field. This is going to be a quicker way for us to see development from him and for him to stay on the field longer. If he gets some catches this game, we'll see a lot more of Perry Thompson. This is a make or break game for him as well.
Well, it is, but like I said, he offers the same thing that another receiver offers. That's better.
Still a dynamic receiver though. I'd rather have. I love to have two Cam Coleman on the outside.
Right.
But then if Cam Coleman can, if you got to have a person that's going to stretch the field, and you got to have a possession.
Eric Singleton that can put that slot.
Hey, but you got to have a possession receiver in order to, like, if that ain't open, you got to have somebody that you guarantee that's going to be able to dump it off to, that's going to give me that 10 that I need when I can't take the long shot. Like that's what Julio Jones was to Alabama when Alabama was winning championships. He was that guy that I could guarantee you get this 10 if that other wide receiver can't stretch the field for me.
I get that.
Go ahead, Tess.
I was about to say I get that because I think Perry is like a more of a backup. His role has been more of a backup to Cam Coleman.
Right.
And when he's not been a backup with Cam Coleman, he's just been like a decoy.
Yeah.
Or just out there to block on the perimeter. So, like, Horatio Fields is like the perfect. He's essentially been the check down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's better at that as a possession receiver than Perry is. This would be something new for Perry, but at the same time, those 5-yard hitches that Horatio was catching, Perry Thompson has athleticism to turn around and take those 30, 40 yards.
I agree.
So he adds a different dynamic if he can play this role and play it well. I don't know how they plan on using him. I would say that role go to Eric Singleton, but they're using Eric Singleton more like on crossing routes and as clear out routes, and they're trying to take advantage of his speed. It's almost a waste to have him as a check down when you got Damari and these tight ends and a Horatio. So yeah, I just think Perry this is his opportunity, and we'll see.
I think they're using Eric like they were using KLS last year. So that's the way I see him, you know. With the crossing routes, and they expect his speed to take that 5-yard pass 80 yards like KLS is doing. So that's how I see them using Eric Singleton. But they're gonna have to use Perry Thompson as that possession receiver in this game here. But it's gonna be more running game than anything in order to win this game.
I think Justin said it best. I want to see Eric Singleton with a more deeper route tree than what they giving him, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, the good thing about having Perry on the field at all times is you get one hell of a blocker on the perimeter. So I'm serious. Like them outside runs that we've been calling for, running behind Perry Thompson is a better proposition. Like, so don't be surprised if you see them try to dial some of that up.
Yeah, I hope they do, man. I definitely hope they get it to him, man. But he's been in the system like several years, man, and then Horatio comes in and then he's ahead of you. That's cause for pause for me.
Yeah, I agree, DC. But to me, like if you gonna make a statement, this is the game to do it.
No, I agree, man. I'm rooting for him, man. I want to see Perry.
If
I want to
Horatio
see.
come back,
I want to see Perry do well, man. Like I said before, he
right.
was the linchpin to this
Yeah.
whole Hugh Freeze deal. Him flipping from Alabama was huge, man, and he was a big part of that recruiting class. So, man, I want to see him do well. I really do.
Me and Nick said this before the season, but yeah, all I would say is with that DC, this to me is no better time for him to stay on the field than right now, man. If he don't perform in this one, as soon as Horatio come back, he's going right back to the pine.
But I mean, ain't that the reason why they went and got Eric Singleton and Horatio so they could let Malcolm and him develop? But Malcolm sees more time on the field,
Yeah, but you notice and this is the thing. This is the thing, man. Last year, what Hugh Freeze said when it came to Malcolm, and of course, you can't keep Cam Coburn off the field. He was like, Malcolm didn't necessarily know the offense, but he was like, I'm gonna give him a parking place on this sheet that we're gonna get the ball in his hands because he's too dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So if Perry is dynamic like that, man, you got to get him on the field. You're not going to just let him sit behind Cam. You're going to get him touches. So that's why I said, what is it?
I don't know, but didn't he get more playing time last year?
Who, Perry?
Yeah.
No,
I didn't see him a lot last year.
I see him a lot more this year than I did last year.
Absolutely, man.
I see him a lot more this year.
And we don't see him. I particularly we don't see him deep down the field. Like Perry Thompson down the field is. I look at him like a Cam Coleman. Like when it comes to the ball in the air at high point in the football, like I would love to see that. I would love to see the defense to where the defense has to, essentially pick a side. Like you can't double team both of these guys deep down the field and guard Eric Singleton up underneath. Like I would love to see them take some shots with Perry deep down the field. They give him one-on-one coverage.
Now, even that, I'll take what
Perry like Horatio though.
Yeah,
from what I've been seeing.
I'll take what Georgia did with their receivers at Tennessee, man. Man, give him a zero route, throw it in the flats. He big and physical, man. He gonna get you 5, man, off the line. So I'm just like, man, get it in his hands. But
that's a great comment, Sarko.
Say he can't get separation.
Okay,
I mean,
Horatio to me was struggling to get separation.
Like I don't think he's that fast.
Short hand for receiver.
Yeah, I think he was getting enough separation for what he does. I don't think he's just that fast.
All right.
Horatio had a beautiful drop in the Oklahoma game. I was like, wow.
You talking about when he had beat that freshman deep?
Yeah.
On that go route? Yeah, that hurt my feeling too.
Yeah, he put his hands in his pockets, and I was like, wow.
It was a great discussion, man, about Perry Thompson, man. I enjoyed that. That was great. Let's recap, man. Marcus has Auburn winning 24-14. Nick has Auburn winning 34-21. DC has Auburn winning 34-24. Tez has Auburn 24-17. Travell has Auburn 38-22. That's what we are in this game, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of this game, we'll be in the locker room tomorrow, man. So make sure that you come in and check with us 10 to 15 minutes before kickoff starts, man. We'll be in here watching, live streaming the game. You get to watch us react to the game, give you that ESPN quality on the Subway budget. And then, of course, as soon as that's over with, head on over to Auburn TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez, man. So we appreciate y'all, man, for making that happen, because we're trying to bring y'all all great content, all Auburn content, all SEC content, and great content as we go, man. All right. Let's get this thing moving along. And let's talk about some other games, because we have some other big games that's going to be heading around in the SEC this weekend as well. First up, let's look at this Kentucky versus South Carolina. South Carolina is a 5.5-point favorite. Over-under is 47.5 in this game. I'm gonna start with DC in this game. DC, what's you feeling in this game? What you feeling?
Man, where's the game played? It's
Let's play in South Carolina.
South Carolina versus okay. Man, I'm going Kentucky, man. I'm going Kentucky. Man.
Whoa, so you taking Kentucky on the you taking Kentucky straight up win?
Straight up win, man.
Okay. All right.
Straight up win.
Tez, what you got?
Oh man. Are we picking these just like win or loss? Or we picking?
You can pick whichever one. You can pick win or loss, money line. You can pick up or under. You can pick whichever one. What you got?
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Let me see. I'm gonna take this game under the 47.5.
I agree with that too, man. I agree with that too.
You can pick more than one if you want. So if you just picking that one.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take under 47.5, and then I will. Oh man, that's a tough one. I take Kentucky plus the points. Kentucky plus 5.5 on the road under 40. Yeah.
All right.
17-14, South Carolina.
Marcus, what you got?
Man, I take the under on that game like 10. But yeah, God dang, Beamer. We would go to this. But I'm gonna go Kentucky, man.
Are you taking Kentucky money line? Or are you taking the points?
I'm taking Kentucky spread, man. I'm with Ted. I gotta take plus 5 on Kentucky, man. I think this game is very close. Sadly to say, because I was very high on South Carolina, and I'm disgusted.
All right, Travell, what you got?
Is South Carolina gonna have the quarterback back?
Yeah, he playing.
Okay. Well, I'm taking South Carolina.
Money line or what?
Well, I'm taking South Carolina for the win.
Okay.
Kentucky is going to cover those points though, and I'm taking the under on that.
Okay, so which one are you taking? Are you taking Kentucky in the points, or you taking South Carolina away?
Well, we taking South Carolina. South Carolina gonna win the game.
Okay.
So he said money line, South Carolina, Kentucky spread.
Right.
Yeah. Under 47.
I know that. I know that, but you hedging the bet.
How am I hedging the bet?
I mean, well, that's kind of how you do it.
Yeah, I do that all the time when I parlay.
That's good. That's how you win.
All right, you taking them plus the points, and you taking the under. All righty then. I'm taking Kentucky plus the points. And I'm staying away from everything else. That's all I'm gonna stay with.
Hey, I agree, Nick.
That's
why you nickel down.
I thought I had to pick him now.
Honestly,
I stay away from this
that
game
man is a smart man. That man is smart.
Staying away from everything
honestly,
else.
I wouldn't bet on this game at all.
Anyway, I'm saying that's a smart man.
Staying from this game
really
all the way.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I didn't know that was an option, man.
The game tomorrow, Auburn Dad, is at 2:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN. The game will be at 2:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN. Tim said, hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, do that for us. Hit the like button, man. We appreciate that. He said, DC, why are you making that face in the picture?
I don't know, man. It's just a random picture from somewhere, man. I don't know.
You want to know why DC was making that face in the picture? All right, then. That's interesting.
I don't know.
Let's see what else we got, man.
That was when dude, that happened when dude threw that touchdown on that illegal play.
Oh, okay. I got you. Tim said he doesn't believe in Calzada, so he had South Carolina by 3. Okay. Huggy Beer said, I'm watching FSU right now. Apparently the honeymoon is over. They're getting exposed. I don't know if they get exposed. They just don't look like I'm put it like this. They look like they flat. That's what they look like. Because they came out in this game and they 2 turnovers in the game. I don't know if that other I can't remember if they call it an incomplete pass or they call it a fumble on the field, but they got in the gear, man. It's a 21-21 game. So they just
really?
It's a 21-21 game because they turned the ball over. Virginia went down and scored because they was in plus territory, but now they just hit on something. He just missed it. It is what it is.
Wow.
Okay. Fire Free said, man, South Carolina shows their schizophrenia and wins 21-10. Okay. I like that. Mike McKinney said, can Kentucky even score? That is the question. That's a good question. We don't know. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. The Huggy Beard said, it was called incomplete. Okay, so they called it an incomplete pass. All right, got it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get to the next game, man. We got all right. Now we about to get into some games. I had to get that one out of the way first because I knew everybody was gonna feel didn't know how to take that one. All right, let's get into this next game, man. Number 22 Notre Dame minus 3.5 versus at Arkansas. Over under in this game is 63.5. It's the over under in this game. Just so everybody know, Florida State and Virginia is tied at halftime, 21-21. That's what they are. Let's go, man. We're gonna start with DC. DC, what you thinking on this one?
Man, I'm gonna take the over.
Yeah.
You taking the over in this game?
I'm taking the over in this game, man. And I'm taking Arkansas to win the game, man.
Arkansas on the money line. Okay, that's actually not a bad pick. A lot of people are picking Arkansas to win the game. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, they need that bounce back, man. They got to get that get back, man. They got a nasty taste in their mouth right now, bro. So they got to erase that.
Okay. Tez, what you got?
In this game, I'm taking Notre Dame, and they're gonna cover that 3.5. And
so you taking the money line, or you taking them to cover the spread?
Both. They're gonna win and cover. And I think Arkansas. Yeah, I think let's see, over and under that 63 is a tricky one though. I'm gonna take the under.
And you taking the under 63?
I'm gonna take the under in that.
Under 63.5. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Marcus, what you got?
Man, I'm gonna take the under. Man. Marcus Freeman, what you got? I picked you last week and you blew it. So I'm gonna pick Arkansas. Arkansas that week, man. I think Arkansas was a fumble away from actually winning last week. Washington Jr. had a big costly fumble. I think if he holds on to the ball, they win that game. So I'm gonna go Arkansas that week.
Arkansas the money line. All right. Travail.
I don't mess with the police. I don't mess with the police.
I don't even know where they came from. I'm gonna just be real.
I don't pick it with the pigs, man. I don't mess with the homies, man. So I'm going with Notre Dame, bro. And I pick the under. Notre Dame and the under.
Notre Dame to win and the under. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still. I'm gonna rock with Notre Dame to win this game as well. And I'm actually gonna pick the over in this game. Notre Dame in the over to win is what I'm gonna pick.
This is also a game that if I had a choice, I would not even touch at all.
Really? Touch this game either?
Yeah, like I don't see. There's no value in that.
Okay.
But the value is Notre Dame and minus 3.5 points.
Big Nasty doesn't agree with you. He's an Arkansas fan. Shout out to Big Nasty. Doesn't agree with you.
Sorry, man.
How is Notre Dame even ranked? Arkansas wins by 10. Shout out to Fire Freeze. Okay. Yeah. He said, "Stop the craziness, Big Tez." That's what he said. Stop the craziness.
I like Arkansas though.
Cypher said Arkansas's defense is porous. Oh boy, it is not good. I got Notre Dame in a similar game to the Texas A&M game, but Notre Dame wins by a touchdown. Shout out to Cypher. I like that. LOL, how many games can Notre Dame lose and stay ranked? Probably one more. Probably one more,
man.
Big Ness said Arkansas was a fumble away, not a bad team.
In the last couple games, right?
Yeah, I did not get the reference. Yeah, in the last couple games. Yeah, I didn't get the reference. I didn't get the reference at first when he said. I did not get the reference at first. I was like, wait, what? Okay.
From that Friday.
Yeah. It slipped my mind. You gotta understand, I'm sleepy and tired. James Barnett said, my question is, will Notre Dame still be ranked if they lose a close game? Nope. They are the only ranked 2-loss team in the top 25, I believe. That is true. They are ranked number 22.
Yep. They don't play in a conference.
Yeah, if they lose this game, I think they fall out the rankings.
Man, they can't be, bro.
Yeah. I don't agree that they should be ranked. But name another team that's played too tough a team, like that's had a slate like they have in these like 4 weeks of football.
They
I think Auburn should be ranked over. I think Auburn should be ranked, man, over Notre Dame.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm just saying, like Notre Dame is not like they're gonna win some football games. Don't get it twisted. They're just like I said, name another team that's had a 4-game slate like that with those 2 teams in there like that.
Okay,
just isn't.
I like that. which is why Arkansas wins by 7. This is the game Vegas gets y'all every week. Trust me. I'll be back on Monday to laugh. LOL. I mean, all right. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get to the next one.
I think that Vegas game is that Kentucky game.
Let's get to this. Maybe. I don't know about that one. Okay. Let's get to this next game, man. Let's get to the next game, man. This is an interesting game right here. This is a very interesting game coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Not my interesting one of this other week, but it is an interesting game. Number 4 LSU at number 13 Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 1.5 point favorite. Over under in this game is 57.5. DC, what say you?
Man, definitely over. Definitely over.
No.
Oh man, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard game to pick, man.
Both coaches will drop the ball quick.
Man,
both coaches will blow a big game.
I'm gonna go LSU, man.
LSU to win?
I'm gonna go LSU to win, man.
All right. Okay.
And over.
Ted, and over?
Yep.
I don't know about that one. But okay. Ted, what you got?
Lane said take the over. I'm taking the over.
Don't know.
It's simple as that. Lane said take the over. I'm taking the over.
Okay.
He said take the over. I'm taking the over. So I'm going. I still think LSU gonna win and cover. In a very high scoring football game where we question the defenses of both of these teams. But the man said take the over. I'm taking the over.
So Ole Miss on the money line, and you taking the over.
He sounded serious.
All right, Marcus.
Like he did when he said, "Get your popcorn ready."
Man, my boy Five Freeze said it best. Lane daughter gave all the secrets away, so I'm gonna go LSU and tell Lane to keep his daughter at home.
So LSU money line. All right, Travell, what you got?
Over.
And he going to over. All right, Travell.
I'm a fan of NBA YoungBoy. So
You taking the over? You taking the over in this game?
yeah, I'm going LSU.
LSU money line and the over. Yeah, y'all. I think y'all over. Nah, y'all.
I'm gonna take that red eye.
Hey, man, you too old for that.
Give me Ole Miss.
Right.
Give me Ole Miss minus the points because I get better odds on the points on taking the points. And give me the under in this game.
I think LSU should be the number 1 team in the SEC right now.
But have you seen? No. Let's have this conversation about LSU. LSU is not. No, they're not. They should not be the number 1 team in the SEC.
Look like number 1 team.
That's my point. But let me talk about this LSU team. LSU's offense is not good this year. LSU's defense turned over Florida 5 times, and LSU only won that game by 10 points. That's what they did in that game. LSU went on the road, won 17-10 against Clemson. They only put up 17 points. LSU struggled against Louisiana Tech. The only game that LSU has come in and actually put up points in this game was against Southeastern Louisiana. LSU's offense is not good. It's not good this year. And it has flipped. It has flipped because last year we was worried about LSU's defense stopping somebody. The defense is stopping people, but the offense ain't scoring. So that's a problem.
They're supposed to have a high quarterback.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
So give me Ole Miss minus the points and give me the under in this game.
Oklahoma offense ain't good either.
Oklahoma offense still. Oklahoma
trying to play no defense.
Hey, we can say that. We can say that all day, but Oklahoma still beat us 24-17.
LSU going to score 40 to win this game, and I think they're going to do it.
I don't think
we all know Lane ain't finna play no defense, man.
No,
I hate to say it. Cypher said I hate to say it, but Ole Miss, he got Big Nasty said LSU easy. Oh wow. Fire Free said Lane's daughter giving away Lane's game plan. LSU by 7. Wow, bro. That's Arkansas put up 35 on Ole Miss and lost by 6. No way LSU loses this.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'm telling y'all. LSU 42-28. Tim Toolman Taylor said LSU by 6. Kid dating Lane's daughter, but y'all got Lane's daughter as like the hell out of this thing.
Hey, bro, she was all in the news this week. Everybody got Lane's daughter.
Cypher said, can LSU score enough points? That is my question right there. Thank you. If this game goes over 57.5, it's gonna be because Ole Miss putting up points. That's in my personal opinion. Which I don't see because I think LSU's defense is actually really good. Offense can't score. Travell coming with the references today. Fire Free said, Ole Miss State stays broken, ugly. Shout out to Ike. Oh, yeah, okay. I got that. Shout out to Ike from the War. Okay. 3 YNs just joined after Travell's young boy reference. LOL, boy, stop. Boy, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy.
Make
Mike
sure
McKinney
y'all
said,
remember my face, man. I ain't with it. I appreciate it.
Mike McKinney said LSU can't run the ball at all. My point. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I see you, man. I see you. All right.
Hey, you that boy Ted from the water cooler talk.
All right.
Let him go through.
Yeah, we don't want no problems. We trying to stay away from trouble. We don't want no trouble.
You in Mobile, Nick. You better hope they know your.
I'm good. I'm chilling. Man, why you telling people I'm God to be Mobile?
Mobile is a big city.
That means not a thing. What you talking about? Let's go ahead and let's move again. Now, this is the sleeper game of the week coming up right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sleeper game of the week coming up right here. Number 15 Tennessee heads to Starkville to play Mississippi State. They are a 7.5 point favorite, which I think is kind of disrespectful to Mississippi State. And the over-under is 62.5 in this game. I would make an argument that Mississippi State should be a ranked team, but neither here nor there. DC.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
I'm going to go with the under, and I'm going to go with Tennessee to fold them up and put them in a suitcase and, you know what I'm saying, put them in the trunk, man.
Tennessee on the money line, and you going with the under. All right.
Dust them
All
off,
right.
man.
Tez, what you got?
Would not bet on this game with real money.
However,
I'm gonna take Mississippi State plus the 7.5. They're at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Mississippi State plus the 7.5, and I'm gonna take this game over the 62.5. I think they put up some points in this game.
That's not bad right there, Ted. That's not bad. Marcus, what you got?
Man, my boy Nick gonna run with Mississippi State to the wheel fall off. Mississippi State, and I'm going to under.
Mississippi State plus the points or what?
Yeah, plus the points. I think they keep it close. I don't want to say they win it, but I think they keep it less than 7 points. But I'm going under.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Travell, what you got?
I think Mississippi State gonna need more cowbell. They're gonna need more cowbell. So Tennessee gonna go. This. I think they're gonna get 6 games this year, like you said, bro. But this ain't gonna be one of them.
So you got Tennessee on the money line. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if Mississippi State win the game, but I think they cover the 7.5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Too. I think it's close. I don't want to say they win, but I think it's close.
Nah, they gonna get wow.
I'm taking Mississippi State on the money line to win the game.
And boom, there goes the dynamite.
Is what I'm taking in this game.
So Nick, how long you been working at Mississippi State?
I haven't been working at Mississippi State not long. What are you talking about? I've been working that long, bro. I'm taking Mississippi State to win the game. I think what y'all fail to realize is Mississippi State has a really good defense. Mississippi State has a really good defense.
Assisting on at Mississippi State, man.
Listen,
you know it.
Mississippi State has a really good defense. Mississippi State has only given up 265 yards per game so far. That ranks as one of the lowest in the country. If I'm not mistaken, Mississippi State has a top 40 offense and top 40 defense team.
How many yards they gave up?
265 per game is what they're giving up.
Who did they play though?
They play
Arizona
State.
Under, they give up more than that this game.
They play Arizona State. They played Southern Miss.
They're finna get lit up. Bro.
They played Alcorn State. They played Northern Illinois.
They're finna get lit up.
Yeah, they had.
Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that if y'all want to.
Yeah, they had 100. They had 100 negative rushing yards against Booker T. Washington. I remember that.
Oh my God. All right. When we get back on here and y'all see Mississippi State is 5-0 and Tennessee's 3-2.
You think they allow over or under that 240?
Oh, it's going
246.
They definitely gonna go over because Chris Brazil is gonna go off in that game. Excuse me. He's definitely gonna go off in that game. I think Stark Thomas has him a couple probably has 100 yards. Not even gonna say 100, probably close to 100 yard rushing in that game. But don't forget Anthony Eager Not Anthony Evans. Don't forget Brennan Thompson on that side. Jordan Mosley on the side for Mississippi State at the wide receiver position. I'm telling y'all, Mississippi State has an explosive offense, and their defense does not have to be stout in this game. They just have to get a stop or two in this game in order for them to win. I'm giving them the home field advantage as well too. Mississippi State wins this game. Upset of the week. That's my upset pick right there. Mississippi State.
Yeah, you work for them because you've been naming names that don't.
It ain't no naming names. It's just the fact that I do my research on the teams, and that's the reason why I make my predictions travail.
Because you
the reason why. No, I don't. I can tell you the same thing. I told you the same. That's the reason why I picked Oklahoma. Well, I don't know about right now because John Mateer is out. I didn't foresee John Mateer being injured, but that's the reason why I had Oklahoma in the SEC championship game at the end of the year. But we'll see what happens with that. I think that might not happen, but yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. That's it right there, man. So we got DC Tennessee on the Tennessee money line, and he got the under. Ted's got Mississippi State plus the points, over 62.5. Marcus got Mississippi State plus the points and the under. Travell got Tennessee on the money line, and I'm just going straight up on this game. Mississippi State money line. Let's see what they said in the chat. Marcus is secretly the feds. Well, that's hilarious, man. Giving down Nick's location, LOL. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Bowl, man. Chill. Don't make me feel bad.
That don't mean anything. What that supposed to mean? I could have been staying in an Airbnb. They don't know that. Dang.
411.
Tim said Tennessee fans are worried about this game. They should be worried about this game. Fire Freeze says still have my cowbells from 1991. Go State. Okay, Fire Freeze. I see you, my guy. Cypher Tim said LOL. Has Tennessee played on the road? They have not. Yeah, they have not played on the road. They played a neutral site game against Syracuse to start the season off. Cypher has Tennessee, but it's really close. All right, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I would give Mississippi State the edge, man. I'm telling y'all, Mississippi State is a really good team, bro. It's a really, really good team. It's all because of their defense. I predicted it in the beginning. Who have they played? Well, they beat a ranked Arizona State team as well. They played Southern Miss, they played Northern Illinois, and they play Alcorn State. That is the 4 games that Mississippi State has played. Cypher said, I actually like Mississippi State team this year. Glad we don't play them. I'm glad we don't play them either. Told y'all. Let's see. Pool water teams. Okay. All right. Tim said Tennessee 10-point win. I don't know about that, Tim. I don't know about that. Nick the researcher, y'all better leave that man alone when he tightens the head, man. I can't even tighten it. I can't even tighten the head, man. It is what it is. I can't even do it, but I appreciate it.
Adjustable?
No, it's not. It is not adjustable. I don't even know where that came. I don't even know where that came from. It is not adjustable.
Headband is crazy.
Bro, if it's an adjustable headband, bro, that is.
Hey, that's a funny show.
That is
headband on, bro.
Market for that, adjustable headband, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Maybe a market for that.
Maybe I can get you that headband. I can get you that headband.
It could be. It could be a market.
If anybody watching and decide to take that idea, know that I'm writing it down that I came up with it today.
And that headband will follow you through life. You can get
just like the breakaway suit. Just like the breakaway suit.
So how you adjust the headband though? Tell me.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know.
It naturally adjusts to your head size. That's what it do.
That's because then the elasticity.
They kind of already.
You gotta have something like that. It kind of does do that. But if you stretch it out too much, like if people stretch it out too much, it won't fit. If you like lose head weight. Can you lose head weight?
Yeah, I think
great question.
I know you can lose weight in your face, like fat in your face, but you can't lose like head weight, can you? Like, have you ever seen somebody lose weight and their head get smaller?
Yeah, because I see fat on the back of people's heads and stuff, man. How they get that hot dog back there. So they lose some hot dogs.
That's a good point.
I got one back there. I got a car.
That's a good point.
So you said you can lose head weight.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you can lose head weight.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's an interesting. Hey, Chad. Somebody.
You do get it under your chin and stuff. Yeah, so
but that's part of your face though. But that's like fat part of your face. But that's head weight.
So I agree.
Like how you gonna weigh your head without
a headband? The hot dog don't go back there with a head. I mean, with
yes, they do.
Man, who wear their headband up under their hot dog?
I ain't never seen that before, bro. Like that's wild, bro.
Right now, you gotta cover.
That means the headband
got to cover the hot dog.
Come on, The
Well, you got a
headband
headband on the back of your neck. That headband
Well,
on the back of your neck.
I got a really fat head, so my hot dog go all the way up to my hairline. Nigga.
Bro, that must mean they go up past your ears, dog.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never seen a headband hit the back of your neck.
What we talking about, man? Look, don't let me tell my business like that, man. My head, I got a fat head, okay?
Dang. It go up to your ear, the back of your ear.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes. Man, I am almost 400 pounds.
Hey, we already told y'all that we're gonna get weird with him on here.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We already told y'all.
you did.
so,
You guaranteed that. And,
You guaranteed that.
Yeah.
I just never thought of it. Like I've never thought. Like I always know when you lose weight, the first place you kind of lose weight first is in your face. Like when you start losing weight. But I never thought about the head. Like I never thought like you could actually lose weight in your head.
Sure,
like that's
man.
interesting. That's interesting. I never thought about that. Never thought about
But
that.
you can't
man.
you can't weigh somebody's head without their face attached.
Right, that's a part of the head.
But so okay, so you wait. Okay, so I'll just answer. So you mean to tell me like you can sweat off fat off the back of your head?
Man,
Yes,
don't
I sweat
believe
through
these
my hair,
boys,
bro.
Nick. If you got that card swipe on the back of your neck, that card
Boy, that's
swipe ain't
funny.
going nowhere.
That's hilarious, bro. That's
I
hilarious.
think maybe if you work out with a shower cap on, you may be able to.
That is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
I sweat through my hair, man.
But isn't it okay? All right, I got you.
Hey, Tess said work out with a shower
The shower cap on.
Man, you might be shot. You're a
Passed out, but-
stereotype. You're an 80 stereotype with a head
Not a shower cap.
with a shower cap on. Working out.
What's wrong with the shower cap on, bro? What in the world,
bro?
That's funny. That's
Boy,
funny.
that thing gonna be smelling bad when you take it off.
You can lock it in with a headband.
All right, man. All right. Let's get back. We got one more game to pick. We got one more game to pick in the SEC. Let's go ahead and get this thing going.
Wow, man.
It's
that's
probably
Bro, I am in tears, dog.
this is probably what people were saying is the biggest game of the week. Top 15 ranked teams, if I'm not mistaken. No, excuse me, top 20 ranked teams. You got number 17, Alabama is traveling to number 5, Georgia. The line as of about an hour ago, Georgia is a 2.5 point favorite in this game. Over under in this game is 54.5. Georgia has a 54-1. It's 54-1 at home. I think they've won their last 33 straight home games. This game is going to be the 6:30 game. I believe it's going to be on ABC. So it is the game of the night. They're trying to advertise that as DC. What are your thoughts?
Man, I'm going with the under, and I'm going, man. If Georgia can run the ball like they did on Tennessee,
Georgia didn't run the ball for real on Tennessee. It took them 54 times. It took them 54 times to run for 190 yards.
Almost had 200 yards rushing, bro.
But it took them 54 times to do it.
They still ran the ball on them. They almost had 200 yards rushing.
But it took them 54 times to do it.
Hey,
Okay,
five
but
freezes is a
It's like
big-
2. It's like 2.7. It's like 2.7 yards per
But that
average.
tells you they are committed to the run. They are committed to running the ball. So what I'm saying is, if they put up 200 yards rushing on Alabama, they win this game going away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in which I think they will, because I don't think Alabama is they used to be with Nick Saban. I don't think they're a good matchup for Georgia now with the way they run their offense, man. It's like Alabama is more of a finesse team now. And if Georgia get to going down here, if they stay committed to the run like they did against Tennessee, bro, fourth quarter, they blowing holes in Alabama. So I'm taking Georgia to win outright.
Okay, so you're taking the under and you're taking Georgia to win.
Yes.
All right. So Georgia on the money line and the under. All right. Okay. Tez, what you got?
I'm taking Alabama to win this game and cover the 2.5 points.
Tess, you better watch your mouth.
And then I just got
You taking Alabama to win and to cover the spread?
Yeah. And I'm taking over the 54.5. Yeah. I think they put up some points in this game. I think Georgia still find a way to score, but I think Georgia hasn't shown the ability to keep up in the passing game, in the high scoring game. And Alabama, despite what they showed in that Florida State game, they've been surgical pretty much since then. And they're not relying on Ryan Williams. They looking like they're gonna find some type of running game. Jam Miller's coming back. Yeah. I mean, Georgia's gonna be a good team. We're gonna be looking at them high at the end of the year, but I think they dropped this one at the house.
Marcus, What you got?
Georgia at the house. Who coaching for the team in Tuscaloosa? Oh, Saban ain't done no more. Man, I got Georgia by 3, and I'm gonna take the under, man.
All right, so you got Georgia on the money line. Or you taking the money line, or you taking
No,
the
I take Georgia to cover. I think Georgia win by 3, and I'm taking the under.
Okay, so Georgia minus the points and the under. Travail.
Man, the Auburn hating me says it's gonna be a tie ball game, man.
Right.
Overtimes, they're gonna have to just stop it. But the logic in me, I'm going to Georgia at home, man. They went between the hedges, and I don't think Alabama can hold up in Athens. Not against that.
So Travail is just taking Georgia on the money line. Okay. Yeah, officially over on Pub Sports Radio. I did the show over there Wednesday. I took Alabama plus the points. I took them plus 3.5 because at the time that was the line. It has dropped since then to 2.5. That's my official pick over there, and I'm gonna stick with that pick. I'm actually gonna take Alabama plus the 2.5 because that give me better odds, and I'm taking Alabama on the money line as well to win the game, and I'm gonna just stick with that. I'm not gonna touch the over under, but I'm taking Alabama plus the points and on the money line to win the game. That's where I am. I think we overreacted to the Florida State win because I think Florida State is actually a pretty good team, even though they're kind of struggling right now on a Friday night against Virginia. Just missed the field goal to go up by 3. But yeah, I got Alabama plus the points and on the money line in the game. Man, this is a good week of football. This is gonna be a good week of football, man.
Good week of football.
Gonna be a great week of football, man.
So do y'all think Ty Simpson can hold up mentally, bro, in this game like this?
No.
Yeah, Ty Simpson wasn't a problem against Florida State. It wasn't.
Man, I don't think like he'll. Like I said, like it's Georgia's defense on the back end doesn't
Not
really
good.
match up well against what Alabama can bring. And like that, he should be. It should
Shout
be
out to
itch to
Till.
catch
Shout out to Till.
for a good bit of the game. To be honest,
Shout out to Till.
What is that, bro?
What in the world?
What is that?
Shout out to
Is
Till.
that
Gotta
allowed?
buy somebody a hot dog meat, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
Oh,
what it
wow.
is.
Well, I'm dead in hell, Tim.
Shout out to Till.
Where you even find
Get off the
that?
back of my head,
Like,
Tim. Get off the back of my head, man.
Shout out to Till.
Where
Tim
you
don't
even
make it
find
no
that?
better
Is
when
that
he come
AI,
in, Nick.
Tim? Why do you have that downloaded, Tim?
Mike, you a fool too, man. Bro, this has to be the funniest show we have had, bro. Mike,
Y'all let the king up,
Hilarious,
man.
bro.
The king up, man. You know it's gonna get weird when the king come
Hey,
in,
bro,
man.
I'm gonna just say this right here: a show with Tez and you, bro, would be hilarious.
Oh man.
Who me?
Oh,
Yes,
he said Georgia
you-
takes off. He said Georgia takes Alabama neck fat.
Bro, Mike.
Come on, man. y'all too funny, man.
Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike.
Man.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get up out of here, man, we gotta let the man, the freshness himself. They call him the legend of Sweet Sugar Bear Williams, the Rooster Mac. It is the Huggy Beard. Huggy, what's going on, my guy? What's on your mind tonight, man?
The rooster crow.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Chilling.
Well, I just wanted to call in and say that Huggy is in a foul mood right now. So I appreciated the show. This is probably the funniest episode I've ever seen y'all do. It put me in a slightly better mood. So I just want to say I appreciate that. But y'all been having me chuckle the whole time. It's been a really good, positive show.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate
Shout
you.
out, Huggy,
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Edwidge, I was in a slightly better mood, but like I said, I'm watching the Florida State game for free. So it's a delay, and I didn't know they missed that field goal till you said it, Nick. So, yeah. But still appreciate you guys for putting me in a little bit better mood. Y'all my dogs, and hopefully Auburn can get it done this weekend.
Ain't no hopefully in it. They are. They about to go in here and dominate, ladies and gentlemen. Auburn football is about to go in the cow field, and we about to dominate the Texas A&M Aggies. You want to know why? 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 Because we are Auburn.
And we got the reason why, baby.
That's all. That's what it should mean. That's what that means. Auburn is the better team.
Let's see.
Let's go, Auburn.
Well, they're more than likely the better team, but I think it'll come down to every Auburn game this year. It'll come down to who's got the better coach.
Okay.
I think that's what it'll come down to.
Huggy, give me your score prediction real quick for this Auburn Texas A&M game.
Oh hell. Well, I actually think Auburn's going to lose this game.
Okay.
Ooh, that hurt me, Huggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your score prediction?
Let's say 28-17.
Okay. 28-17 Texas A&M.
I think we're about to get ready in this, stretch of the season to see a lot of familiar stuff where the defense plays, good enough to win, but then, offense can't really get nothing going. So eventually defense gets worn out. I think that's just me personally. I think that's what we're about to be seeing for several games.
Yeah, that's what my was saying earlier. But
It was several games. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to, bring the mood down, but I'm just going off what I've seen again that Oklahoma game. And I was talking to Tez the other day, and I made this comment. With me, it'll always come back to coaching, no matter who the team is. Saban in Alabama is a great example of that. As soon as he left, it is not the Alabama that everybody's scared of. Even if they've got a good team, that fear's gone. It'll happen when Kirby Smart leaves Georgia. Come on, bro. There ain't nobody that's afraid to, put their coaching prowess up against Hugh Freeze. And I think he's going to do normal, what he's done basically the whole time he's been in Auburn. He'll probably run the ball for a minute and he'll be like, wow, the running game's there. So let's not call another running play for 3 quarters.
Hey, we see that. I promise you, that reaction game gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I promise you. For me and DC, we can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
And I'll say this too. Hugh Freeze is, I think I said, one time that he's about as randomly wired as a football bat. He may come in there and run the ball 40 times and just flip the script, but that'll set up for the next game. We'll run it 3 times. So like I've never had faith in the guy, but he's Auburn's head coach. So, go get him. But I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if Auburn for themselves have set a precedent of, hey, come on in here. If you have mild success, we'll give you 3 extensions. And then coaches are like, hey, I'm going to get paid. And then they're going to have to break me off of several grips just to get me out of here. So I don't know. And like I've said before, I think the real problem is deeper than the head coaches, because let's be honest, we're not happy with Freeze. We're not happy with Harsin. I wasn't happy really with Gus. Who's hiring them? That's the question you got to ask. Well, who's bringing in these cats? Who's interviewing them? Who's looking at their track record? I personally think they wanted to hire Hugh Freeze when they hired Brian Harsin, but I don't know. Maybe they thought, well, it hadn't been long enough to let him back into the big stage, because as a coach, if you mess up and got to go away for a minute, there's a timer until, that you got to sit before you can come back, to the big boy table, so to speak. I think they wanted to hire him when they hired Harsin. But
you got to look at it this way, though, Huggy. That's 3 different athletic directors that hire those 3 different coaches. So
very true. And I also think that's not helping us, the instability. like I've said this about the, and I'm not talking about a specific person, the office of the president of the United States. Even if you got a guy that comes in that sets things straight, he's only going to be there 4 years. You're going to need more than one guy. And I think that's where Auburn's at. They're going to have an AD that's solid, for the long haul, that is determined we're going to get Auburn back to where they should be. And then you have to wonder how much of the business aspect has changed it. We know Auburn got money. That's not the question. But it's just hard for me to, especially with Auburn going on the road to Texas A&M, and they get kind of loud, I guess. But I don't know. I don't see Texas A&M just thumping them, but I really don't see from in 1 week. I don't believe that whatever internal changes for the team, I don't think they're just going to do a 180 from last week to this week. And the reason I say that is if they were going to make that 180, we would have never seen certain things in any game this year. They would have already made that turn. But I'd love for Auburn to go in there and shock them. Now that I think about it, they should have lost to Texas A&M last year and beat them. And I think a lot of my Auburn PTSD is resurfaced. But hopefully I'm wrong, and they can somehow find a way. Because as I've said before, I don't care what the score is, as long as Auburn wins, that's all that matters. But I don't really think Texas A&M can just come in and light up Auburn's defense, and score 40, 50 points. I don't really see that, even with the defense wearing out, if that's the way it goes. But no, I've got no faith in the offense because of who's running it. And I mean, like we talked about the other day with the press conference, it's always the same thing. Well, we're going to try to get better. Well, eventually, if you're trying, you should get there. And to me, when you see teams making like the penalties, all the sacks, like Marcus, I didn't get a chance to answer your question the other day when you asked from an offensive lineman's perspective. Well, I played left tackle, and the left tackle and the center, let's be real, that's the most important positions on the offensive line. That's what I meant by the fight getting started. We would have had, if you can't hear the snap count because it's too loud, well, then man up and say, hey, I can't hear it, and we'll hold hands. And nobody move till I let go of your hand. But it should have been throwing anything against the wall just to see what sticks. And to me, it just looked like this is the game plan. We're sticking to it no matter what happens. And I personally think that's a big problem for Hugh Freeze. It's like he doesn't make in-game adjustments. I guarantee you.
Hey, I've been saying this.
You feel me? I guarantee you, if you interviewed Nick Saban and said, how close did you stick to your game plan? I guarantee you most of the time the game plan eventually was thrown out. Because just by default, even if you're boat racing the team, you're not still going to be running a game plan as if it's, neck and neck. So the game plan should only last for maybe the first quarter. And then after that, it's got to be we're thinking and moving on the fly. And, okay, we've, got this sack here. There's another one. There's another one. Somebody, if the coaches ain't going to do it, the team leaders should start calling and then, I don't mean singling players out. I'm saying that we got to stop doing this. We have to figure, that's what I mean by the holding hands. We got to do something. We cannot let our quarterback get killed. And hey, if he's holding the ball too long, I'm old school. And the O-line coach will tell you block longer. That's just, the mentality. And also, like I think Kendall the other night said about how the game is changing. The game is definitely changing, but the single most important thing in football has not changed, and it will never change in any era. Mm-hmm. The point of the game is to win. Mm-hmm. And winners win, bro. And I think Ed had made a comment that if the players are trying, once they realize, well, the refs are against us, they quit. No, that is not how a winner thinks. a winner realizes, oh, it's rigged against me, bet I'm about to make it so impossible for you to screw me. You're going to have to do it in such a manner that it taints the game. Like, that's something that will never change about football. And I don't think the coaching style has to change to such a great extent because, yeah, the portal is there and you get a player gets their feelings hurt, they're jumping out. However, that player is not going to be one of the cornerstones of any team. It's just, if you've got that, I get my way or I'm out of here, you're never, no matter how talented you are, you're never going to rise to that team leader position because the other players, they're around you more than what we see. So if you've got any of that in you, they already know what time it is and they've already figured you out. So when you start your rah-rah, they're rolling their eyes. It's no different than when a coach. Players can lose their team as well. So I don't really think that's going to change. And more importantly, if we don't allow it to change, it won't change. If we, like the play here in the Oklahoma game where Cam, let's be honest, he pulled up in that route. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We start calling that out. People start pointing that out like, hold up, bro. You can't be doing that. And then we still buying your jersey. We still put, you know what I'm talking about? The fans will always dictate the game. They always will. I guarantee you, any change that's made, these stadiums ain't filling up. They'll reset that change. That's the thing I don't think people understand. We have all the power. It's going to go the way we say. It's just not enough people are putting their foot down. And that applies to the problem with Auburn. If the fans let it be known, hey, until certain people no longer have anything to do with this football program, we're not watching anymore. Guarantee you changes would be made. The yellow bastard and all that. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
But I don't know how we got off on that tangent, but
yeah, I don't know either.
You took us there.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, maybe just not, trying to get my thoughts on other things. As I said, I'm kind of in a foul mood.
You didn't tell a lot, though, Ugly. I didn't.
Yeah, it's fact.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing bad with what you said at all.
Well, I appreciate that. You're a gentleman and a scholar, Marcus. But real talk, guys, the show has been awesome. Thank you for having me chuckle a little bit. And I'm gonna Tez, I think you're on to something with the adjustable headband, bro. I don't really know how. I don't know how, but I've seen a lot. Bro, the dude made a pet rock and made $1 million off of it. An adjustable headband should be, if you adjust for inflation, bro, that should be several ducats in that pocket.
Yes, sir.
We gonna figure it out.
Bro, I just got it.
Came up with how it would work, though.
I was gonna say, I just realized it. Put a snapback on that mug.
No, you ever seen those belts with the slides on them?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Put the 2 slides on the back of the headband. Bam.
Well, y'all crazy.
No, bro, I got a big head. I got a big head, bro. So anytime anything big head related comes up, my ears perk up. It's challenging sometimes to find a hat that you can put on more than just to take a snap. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Huggy, man. Huggy, man. We appreciate you, my guy. Tell us where they can find you at, Huggy.
Well, if I'm doing anything, I haven't really been messing with it, but I'm on Facebook at Huggy Beard, and then my YouTube, the Huggy Beard himself. I hadn't really messed with it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go live tomorrow morning-ish before the games really start getting going. And so y'all come in and ask me something you want to hear a strange opinion on, because that's kind of where I'm at. I ain't really got no. I mean, y'all, me and Tess talked about this. Y'all have got football locked down, bro. So I don't think there's, from my personal view, there's really no point in trying to kick up a sports podcast, because while I should be making content, I'm gonna be busy watching all of y'all. So I think that my niche, so to speak, is away from maybe the actual football coverage, but I'm gonna try to get back at it and get some things going. You hear me? If some of these broads are shaking it on Facebook and make money, I know I can say something to go viral and get some change, bro. You hear me?
Shout out to the Huggy Big. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Huggy, man.
Y'all say Superfly, bro.
I tell you what,
Hey,
Hagen, how about you react to the brawl, shaking it on Facebook? There you go, right there.
Bro,
Sharp angle.
great mind, but
We're not talking about that.
well,
Huh?
without getting Nicholas shut
We're not
down
talking
on
about
kicked
that.
off YouTube, I've thought of that before, but they all look the same to me, bro. Every one of them. They all look the same. They all sound the same. I just see red flags and a handout for money.
Wow.
And that is not you don't come tricking on the rooster chicken head. You hear me? So I've actually had a couple of them girls hit me up, and I just break it down for them, bro. Like there's plenty of tricks over there that are willing to hand you their wallet. I, however, am not one of them. Now you want to come give me some money? That's cool, and I'll webmaster for you or something. But nah, bro.
Oh, come on. All right. We got to end it right there. We got to let it go right there. We got
I got one more thing to say before we go.
No, bro, I'm finna
We gotta
camera
end it
you
right
in a
there.
minute, bro.
We gotta end it right there. We gotta end it right there.
No.
Hey, bro, I'm
This
finna
is
have
gonna
the
be about
camera you
football.
in a
This is gonna be
minute,
about
bro.
football. This is about
Oh,
football.
okay, I'm finna say
This is
thank you
about
for your
football.
time, but you gotta go.
No, man, man, Huggy took it there. I didn't take it there, but this is about football. Man, if you free lose this game, man, I am going to assault him
He
with
did,
a rotten honeydew melon. I'm gonna wait at Publix in the grocery section, and when he come in, I'm gonna throw a honeydew melon at his head.
How you know he go to Publix though? Let's not do that. Let's go down. Hold on.
And why
Ladies
would you
and
waste a honeydew melon, bro? That's just bad policy.
I don't know, man. Shout out to Huggy. Shout out to Travell. We appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with us tonight, man. Travell, where can they find you at, my guy?
Man, King Commentary, man. I'm trying to work something out, man. King Commentary will be coming at y'all, so be on the lookout for King Commentary. You know, I'm DC is my mentor, so I'm gonna have to get with him to get the King Commentary up and running.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I've been waiting on it, man.
Yeah. Y'all been asking for it too long, man. The King got to get it and get it.
All right. Shout out to the Huggy. Shout out to Travell for rocking with us tonight, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, man. Shout out to those two guys for rocking with us, man. DC, tell them where they can find you at, man, so we can
find me at Auburn
@Auburn
_Addicts TV on YouTube, man. At Auburn _Addicts on all platforms, man. And this is a barn burner. Virginia up on Florida State 28-21.
They are.
But
Florida State is
Florida State
threatening.
about to score. Hey, what's Brian Harsin's record?
I have no idea.
Anybody know?
Who is that?
You talking about that Cal?
Yeah.
I think Cal has only lost one game so far.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm done.
Oh boy, that's good. That's good. Ted, tell them where they can find you at, man.
You can find me at It's SEC Season on all platforms, especially here on YouTube. Tuesdays, we got the ranking show, the most credible, hands down, the most credible ranking show on the internet, man. So come over there and join us as we rank these teams, and it's always fun every week, man. Pleasure being here. Appreciate you, Nick, for having me. Shout out to the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all for the comments. Y'all are hilarious. This has been a great episode.
Has been. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, man?
Man, the adjustable headbands, water cooler talk, adjustable headbands dropping 2028. Get you one. And we got the neck fat burn bonnets coming out. You know what I mean? You burn up all your neck fat. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. Hey, catch us tomorrow on the reaction show, man. Me, DC, and Tez, and come kick it in the locker room with my brother Nick. You know how we gonna do. We're gonna show out.
Speaking of the locker room, man, make sure that you head in there with us tomorrow. We'll be about 10 minutes before kickoff start, man. We'll be rocking it out. Going over the Texas A&M versus Auburn game. We'll be here for the full live stream. You'll get to see me react to it, bringing you the ESPN quality on the Subway budget. We appreciate y'all so much for that as well. And then, of course, as soon as the game is over with, make sure you head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, over on Auburn Addicts TV with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez, man. We appreciate you. And, of course, make sure that you subscribe to these channels on YouTube, man, at It's SEC Season. Shout out to our guy Tight Sports and Alabama Football Megacast. Shout out to DC over at Auburn TV. I got Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast. We'll be on with him Sunday morning. Be Sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Vandy Chris over at Golden Broom Podcast. The Huggy Bear. You just heard him tonight. Himself on YouTube and the Huggy Bear on Facebook. As well as JMHO Sports Talk. Just my humble opinion, Sports Talk with Coach Sean. Make sure you go subscribe over there as well. And of course, On the Block Sports with Coach Carl. Man, we appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with us as always. And of course, man, make sure that you go and follow. I got DJ on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. I think he may be on the show next week. DJ may make an appearance next week. Well, he got to, because we got to open up these packages. I need to see what it is.
I do, bro. I really do.
I'm ready to see what's in it. So DJ will be making an appearance next week. We don't know what day. He just probably gonna pop on, but DJ will be making an appearance as well, man. We appreciate y'all, man, so much for rocking with us as always, man. I'll see you tomorrow in the locker room. Get ready. I'm about to go to sleep right now because I'm tired. So I gotta have the energy for this game tomorrow. I gotta bring the energy. And then of course after that, head on over to Auburn TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger event, man. We thank y'all so much. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll see you tomorrow in the locker room. And yeah, as always, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his, because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And until then, it is one love. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat with us tonight, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for always rocking with us. Your presence is always appreciated. It is one love, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? We are out this mug. I holla. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Peace.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.